Hello, lovely Jordan. This will be your video for your lesson on, what is today? February 1st. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, February. So I'm just loading your lesson. My computer's off to the side if you see me looking there a bunch. And it's taking its sweet time loading your lesson here, but we'll jump right in. I'm just gonna go from the top of your lesson and work my way down so we hit everything that we need to today. Okay, so not January. February. Okay, so we're looking at the B flat major scale, hands together, oh boy, and hands separate triads for next lesson, which is now. So that's what we'll look at. Let's review B flat major, hands separate, and then we'll look at the hands together to give you a chance to get back into it. Right hand first, we're starting on finger 2 or 3. I don't often mention that. This is one of the few times where you can choose to use finger 3 if you want. I personally find finger 2 more comfortable, so that's what I teach, but if you prefer finger 3, just on the very beginning, you can do that too. So here we go. Right hand, starting with finger 2 or 3 on B flat. Here we go. 2, 1, 2, 3 on E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, tuck. 1, 2, 3, tuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going down. 3, 2, 1, cross. 3, 2, 1, cross. 4, 3, 2, 1, cross. 3, 2, 1. Finishing that cross again. Left hand, also wonky fingers. We're starting on 3. Here we go. Left hand, finger 3, 2, 1, cross. 4, 3, 2, 1, cross. 3, 2, 1, cross. 4, 3, 2, 1, cross. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, tuck. 1, 2, 3, tuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, tuck. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we'll try hands together. I'll go a little bit slower, but as this is a YouTube video, if you need to and if you want to, you can, well, I don't know if it's going to be a flipped image, so it's either going to be here or here, but you can click on the settings. So click settings, playback speed, custom, go to the little slidey bar, and the slidey bar can go faster or slower. If you want to challenge yourself and play your scales a little bit faster, go for it. If you need to slow down a little bit and play the scales a little bit slower, that's absolutely fine too. So here we go. We'll hands together now. I can't say the fingers out loud because there's 2 for each, but we'll just go nice and slow. And hopefully, let me just check. Yeah, you'll miss my right hand for the first, the last 5 notes will be too high, but the rest you'll be able to see really well. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, why didn't they sing 3, 2, 1? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now just for giggles, let's go a little quicker. Try and keep up. If you're not able to, that's all right. And if you're not able to at this speed, make it your mission to get up to this speed over the week. Okay, as I was playing it, my guess is that you're not there yet. That's okay. That's your mission over the week to get up to this speed. Okay, and let's look at triads, hands separate. Let's do right hand first. We'll do broken first, because why not? So here we go. Right hand, broken B flat major triads. Here we go now. To play them at that speed this week because I think you're ready. I think you're going a little bit slower than that just because it's comfortable, but I think it's time to push and go a little bit faster. So here we go, solid now, right hand. Here we go. Oh, that's B minor. I don't know why I did that. We're doing B flat major. Okay, here we go. Okay, left hand triads. Here we go, broken. Solid. And one more thing you can start integrating. I don't know if you noticed when I was doing my solid triads, I had a nice lift in my hand. It's not just because I liked my hand to look beautiful and graceful. That's a little bit of it, but mostly it's because this really helps you not only see the shape of your triads clearly, but also practicing this leading from the wrist movement, going to and from your triads, does a lot of things. It helps you have nice control of your hand. It helps you see the shape of the triad so it's more clear where you're going to and coming from. 1, 2 benefits. Benefit 3, it looks cool. Benefit 4, it's just good technique to get used to this feeling, because when you're playing them hands together and you need to do 4 octaves, which don't worry, you won't have to do for a long time, but once you get used to it and you have this wrist motion, it really actually helps you feel the pulse of it. So there you go, that's new for this week. And I don't think we need to do, we've gone through everything in level 3, so it's fine if we spend an extra week on this. We're more polishing and perfecting. So keep going with the B flat major this week, and we'll look at that next time. Okay, I'm just going to go down your lesson plan in order. If you want to jump around and fast forward the video and not practice in order, that's fine, but I'm just going to do your lesson in order because it's what I have in front of me. So that means Musette in D major is next. I grabbed all the books, so I'm ready to go. All right, we're on page 5. I mean, you know that, but repertoire book, page 5. And I believe, yes, we are going even tempo at 60 beats per minute, and it says if that's too easy, try 70 beats per minute with the DC Alfina. So let's pull up our metronome here. Oh yes, Jordan, you get to practice with me on your video lesson with a metronome. What a lucky day for us both. I know that sounded sarcastic, but it's actually going to be really good practice. So let's hear what 60 beats per minute sounds like. Okay, metronome, do your thing. Very quiet. Wow, I don't know. It's so quiet. I don't know why. Okay, I'm just going to play the metronome on my phone because the one from my computer is really quiet for some reason. Alright. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. See, I wish I was technically savvy enough to pause this so you don't have to watch me play the metronome, but I don't know how. Metronome. But you can always fast forward the video if you skip through this part. There we go. I'll put it close to the camera so you can hear that fairly well. Okay, so these clicks, actually I'll put it right here so it's really clear and you can hear it super loud on the video. Okay, so these clicks are our quarter notes, not our eighths, not our 16ths. So just listen to the right hand so you can get a sense of the speed. I was rushing a little bit there actually, so it's a little slower than that. Okay, so we'll try the whole song at this speed, and like I said, the beauty of YouTube, you can slow it down if you need to. So if this is a little too quick, you can slow it down and practice to get up to here by next week. So here we go, Musette in D. Here we, I guess I should count in properly. 1, 2, here we go. I did not play any dynamics because that's not what you were focusing on this week. I was really just focusing on even tempo. However, if you had that whole song at an even tempo at that speed, which I think if you do, kudos to you because that was, oh my gosh, there's hair everywhere. So that was a fairly good clip. We were moving along there. So if that tempo wasn't too bad, your mission this week is to add in your dynamics and make them very, very clear. So big change there. This is all the, sorry, I was trying to talk and play. So line 2 is all forte. Oops. So over happens. So they form muscle memory as well as brain memory in your mind. Okay, sonatina in G major now on page 18. Okay, so we're looking at, I think, 8 measures, hands together, and to the bottom of the page, hands separate. So let's do right hand to the bottom of the page, left hand to the bottom of the page, and then we'll go back and we'll look at the hands together section. So yeah, we'll start with right hand, and we'll go at a decent speed when we're going hand separate, but like I said, if you need to speed down or slow down or speed up any part of this video, feel free. So here we go, right hand, sonatina in G. We're in on beat 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I realized as I played that again that was probably a little too quick, so I apologize. I didn't mean to panic you or anything. Just for the sake of I only have the time span of your lesson to get through everything, I'm going to play things maybe a little too quick, and that's okay, but you can go back and slow down the video. So let's do the same left hand from the beginning. We're in on beat 1 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at 8 measures. Like I said, don't panic. You can slow that down if you need to. I know that was fairly quick. So let's look at 8 measures. Hands together now, but we're going to go nice and slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So there we go, that's 8 measures, hands together. Now, if you would like to, you can make your goal hands together to the bottom of page 1. If that's too much though, just stick with 8 measures, hands together, and make your goal playing with an even tempo. It doesn't have to be super quick, but even tempo. And just for giggles, I'll play you all of page 1 hands together now, and I'll do it at a decent speed as well. Don't panic. You can slow it down if you need to. Do not panic. I don't expect you to do this next week. Page 1. Okay, so there you go. If you would like to work up to that, you're welcome to. You don't have to though, only if you'd like to. Okay, so we'll keep going here. Song of Twilight, page 22, which is French for 22. We were looking at 8 measures, hands separate, and if you feel ready, the first 4 hands together. Okay, cool. So let's look at hands separate. 8 measures in each hand, and then we'll try hands together. 4? Yeah, 4 measures. So let's start with the right hand. We're way up in the stratosphere here, starting on E, 2 above, middle C. And quick reminder, this one has quite a few sharps. We have F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. Father, Charles, go. So the first 3 in our circle of fifths. And where is it? There we go. So Father, Charles, goes, order of sharps. There we go. That checks out. And we are in the key of A major, as we know, because it's a major key, and we can see that we have that key signature of 3 sharps there. And also because the last chord of our song is an A major chord, so that's another way we can verify that. Okay, so get in there. Okay, so here's 8 measures in the right hand. We're starting at E, finger 2. 1 and 2, and here we go. Okay, same amount, left hand. Now, be careful, tricky. We're starting in the treble clef, and it's also quite high in the left hand. So it's A above middle C and the C sharp above that in the left hand. So here we go. We'll go slow in the left hand. Well, I mean, we went slow for right too, but there's a minimum of 2 notes at once, so we've got to do a little bit more reading in left. Okay, here we go. Left hand, 1 and 2, and here we go. Okay, I know I said we'd go slow, but I was just realizing I only have 10 minutes left in your actual lesson time to finish this video. So go back, rewind, and if you need to go slower, you are more than welcome to. But let's try just for giggles, 4 measured hands together. We'll go nice and slow, and I'll add in pedal. You don't have to, but just so you can hear what it sounds like. And yeah, let's give those 4 measures a try. We'll go nice and slow. What's good speed? Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and oh, sorry, I forgot left hand notes. Measure 4. So I know I went maybe a little quick for how you're able to keep up right now, and that's all right. If you need to, like I said, slow down the video, but I need to jam-pack a lot of info into this video here. So now just for giggles, you can keep this video for as long as you would like. I'm going to play the whole song of Twilight because you're really not that far from the end. You're more than halfway through here. Just so you can hear it, and you can keep this as a practice track to refer back to. I'm going to play the whole song full speed just so you can hear it here, and then refer back to this. You can slow it down, you can pause, you can look at different parts, and this will be a good practice track for you. Okay, here we go. Actually, that's too quick. won't bother playing that because you get it. Okay, keep going down the lesson plan. Next up is etudes. And, okay, the goal was 12 measures on left alone. We'll look at that one first here. Okay, so right hand, take a whole vacation. And let's look at left hand from the get-go here. And what are the 12 measures? So I'll tell you, you are not alone in this, but we are watching the measure 4 fingering. So on that funky chord, we have G, A, and C sharp. And the fingers we want are 5, 4, 2. And then on the D, E, D, C sharp, you want to use 1, 2, 1, 2. So measure 4, before we get into the whole song, we have A, funky chord, da, 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 da. So the timing, we should have 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay, so hopefully that made sense for you. I mean, I know it made sense. You're a smart girl. We've been talking about it, but hopefully that wasn't a surprise, I should say. Okay, so left alone. Yes, 12 measures. Okay, so we'll just go from the get-go here, and I'll play 12 measures, but I'll go fairly slow here. Here we go. Left hand. Remember, B flats all around. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can hear it here. So we're going down on low D. Low, what is that, low A? Oh, I skipped a measure, so, sorry. Okay, I'll go for measure 13, just so you can hear the end here. So we're starting on low D, D, A, D, E, F, A, and D. And then we have low C, C, A, D, E, F. Same notes up top, A and D. Now it's low B, well, B flat because of our key signature, B flat, D, E, F, B flat and D. Low A, D, E, oh, sorry, I lied on that one. It's A, E, F, G, G and C. Now this is the lowest D on the piano. And then this is D above middle C with the F and A below that. And then we're just going up in D minor triads at the end here. Okay, so now I'm just going to play the whole Left Alone for you to hear. And this is, again, just like for, oh, what song that was? Musette? No, oh gosh, what song? Song of Twilight. So just for, like, for Song of Twilight, this can be your practice video. So here we go. Left Alone. Per usual, if it's too quick, you can slow it down. No worries there. Absolutely no worries. Okay, here we go. Left Alone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Track for Left Alone. Okay, now the only thing left on your lesson plan is In the Spirit, and I know you know that, but just for today. I'm not going to run through In the Spirit because you know it, you know how it goes. You do a beautiful job of it. All I would like you to do on In the Spirit is work towards playing it with an even tempo. That does not mean you have to go full speed, although I think you're pretty close to full speed. Just even tempo over the week, and okay, I guess we'll go through it a little. I have 3 minutes left in your lesson time because I spent the first few minutes of your lesson writing in your plan. So 3 minutes left. Okay, so I guess I will just play In the Spirit. I haven't played this one in a few years, so I'll be sight reading, but we'll try it together. And then same thing, this will be your practice track for In the Spirit. Okay, I'll go a little bit under tempo. Try and play with me. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me try that section again. Okay, and then, sorry, I told you I'm not good at sight reading this. So, I butchered the end a little bit there, but that is, by the way, about the speed you should be trying to play this at. If it's a little too quick right now, that's okay. Work up to it. So, In the Spirit, I'm sure you will play that much better than I just did, but try and have it even tempo by next week. And that's your only goal, because you know the song really, really well. So just focus on evening out. So that's it for today. I hope you're feeling better right away. And anything else that I didn't cover in this video, just check your lesson plan because I did write comments in there for your sight reading, ear training theory, all that jazz. So just check your lesson plan for anything I did not mention here. I hope you feel better really soon here. Hope you're having a great week other than not feeling well. And I'll see you next time. Take care.